I'm Karie-Lee. Join me for a little warm-up, which is a great way to ensure that if you're going to exercise, you don't get an injury. So let's start out with some deep breathing and reach out to the side. Make sure you're taking your fingertips to the furthest point you can reach. And exhale. One more time. Inhale up. And reach out as far as you can and exhale. Now let's start with the top of our head. And we're going to look down towards the floor. Drop your chin. Make sure if you have a lot of things planned for today, that right now you're going to let all that go and just focus on what you're doing for yourself, releasing tension, focus on your body, relaxing, stretching. Roll your shoulders forward now. Make the biggest circles that you can as you roll, and one shoulder at a time, rolling forward and back. Really isolating and warming up one part of your body at a time. Now both shoulders up and down. Really relax as you release down. Tension up and release down. One shoulder at a time. Up, up, and down. Down. Make sure that you're holding your core tight. Your chest is lifted. You do it faster. Always supporting your back with your stomach muscles as we move. Now we're going to reach over to the side. Really hold your core tight and feel that stretch up and over with your arm. The other side. Now we're going to repeat, and this time really hold your core tight as we face our leg. Flat back stretch. And back to the side and the other side. Core is tight as you face with flat back. Now really relax as you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Top of your head, just release toward the floor. Release your knees as you roll back up. Nice deep breath. As we roll down again, always releasing tension. Don't push, just relax into it and release. Good. Now we're going to warm up our ankles. So hold tight in your glutes and your core to keep your balance as you point forward. Then really flex your foot back to the center. Now we go out to the side and repeat. Holding your center and back. Really flex to warm up those ankles. Now we're going to step out to second, and your ankles should be right underneath your hips as we pulse down for 8. Make sure you pull up with your core, your chest is lifted, and your chin is level with the floor. Shoulders are down and back. Pulse down for 8 more. Your abs are pulled in. Don't arch your back. Now we're going to keep pulsing with our left heel lifted up as high as you can. Now your right heel, really using your glutes to support this bend. Don't let the weight get down into your knees. Really pull in with your core, squeeze with your glutes. You're using the big muscles in your quads, your hamstrings, and release. Now we're going to roll down again, and this time plie at the bottom, straighten. Make sure you don't let your bum fall lower than your knees. Really feel this stretch in your inner thighs. Now we're going to bend one knee and press into your left hip. Reverse, bend your right knee. Press into your hip. Now bend both knees, put your elbows inside your knees and press out. So you're trying to widen the stretch. Now face your left knee. Let's do a runner's lunge. Make sure that you don't hyperextend your knee. It should be right directly above your ankle. Reach up and open your chest to the back wall. Other arm up and open your chest to the front wall. Now we're going to put our knee down and stretch forward into your hip. This is a very important stretch. You don't ever get into this position in your everyday life. Your knees come up in the front. As you're sitting, you need to stretch it out in the back. Keep your hips flexible. Now, this is the Spider-Man stretch. Both your heels should be down on the floor. And swivel over to the other side. Gently stretch. Don't push, just relax. Now face the other side in your runner's lunge. Again, don't hyperextend your knee. It should be right above your ankle. Reach up and open to the back wall. Other arm, open to the front wall. And again, we're going to stretch out the hip, really press forward into the hip. Keep your hips open and strong and healthy. Now this is optional. Don't have to pull your foot up and back if you are happy with the knee stretch. Do whatever works with your body. Now, press up to the downward dog, and we're going to alternate the Achilles stretch. Now both heels down, press your head down between your shoulders, flat back. Now walk your hands and feet closer together. Press up on your toes. Now lift your toes, press back on your heels and alternate. More stretching down into your Achilles tendons. And roll up. Now we're going to gently start to raise your heart rate just a little bit in anticipation of whatever workout you're going to continue. And a little cross body touching. This is good brain work. Touch across to your knee as you march, and then behind to the opposite foot. One last big inhale up, exhale, and you're done.
Thank you so much for joining me here today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I hope I see you here again soon. Pre-exercise warm-up. There's the warm-up.